Hi guys, welcome to today's session. So it is basically NMAT plus SNAP. I don't know why they have written algebra division, but this is basically a session on logical reasoning, second part, right? Last Sunday we had covered logical reasoning part 1. So today we'll deal with logical reasoning part 2. And today, since as all of you guys know, NMAT has started, right? NMAT is on, and so that's why in today's OMETS class our main focus will be NMAT, right? We will majorly cover logical reasoning topics related to NMAT, and these are the topics that I picked for today. Okay, the other setup was better. Okay, Satvik, enjoy one session in this setup. Right, this is also a very good setup, I feel. Teaching is fun when you are teaching on board, right? Okay, it's 2 o'clock, guys, so let's start. Yeah, so today first we will study Venn diagram, right? So let's see. So Venn diagram, guys. So basically in OMET syllabus, what I have seen in OMETs, I have seen usually two types of Venn are asked. One is two parameter or two set Venn diagram, and the other is three set Venn diagram or three parameter Venn diagram, right? In OMETs, they usually don't ask about four set Venn diagram or such. So let us understand a two set Venn diagram. Now, basically, for those who don't have any idea about Venn is basically a pictorial representation of set. A geometrical representation. Usually we use a circle to denote a set. So if I am drawing this circle A, means this is denoting set A. Similarly, I will have another set, say I am having set B. So I'm having two sets who are related like this, right? Now if you closely observe, and we also draw a rectangular box. This rectangular box, we tell it as universal set U. Means universal set means this set is having all the elements, right? Set A is inside it, set B is inside it, right? Now if you look at this region, guys, is common to both A and B, right? So this region is named as A intersection B. Intersection means A intersection B means common to both A and B. Similarly, this region means this part, starting from here to here and going like this. This part is only A. Right, guys, this region is not within B, nor it is common to A and B. So this part is lying only in A. Similarly, this part means from here to this portion, this represents only B, right? This part again is not inside A nor is common to A and B. So this part represents only B. And this, these two circles are being done. So the remaining portion inside this universal set, what does that represent? That represents neither A nor B, right? This portion is not in A nor in B, so this is neither A or neither B. So this is basically a classic representation of a two set Venn diagram, right? A two set Venn diagram. These are the regions only A, only B. A intersection B. A intersection B means common to both A and B, and this is neither A nor B, right? Similar thing. Okay, let's me read the chat once. Okay. Okay. Let's understand the three set Venn diagram now. Now guys, let's have a look in the three set Venn diagram. So three set Venn diagram again means we will be having three sets. So usual representation is like this. This is set A, set B and set C. Now let's understand, and also we'll draw a universal set. We will be drawing an universal set U, right? Again, quite a similar structure, but let's understand the region. This region is common to A, B and C, right? It is present in all the three circles. So this region we call as A intersection B intersection C. Or I can tell A intersection B intersection C. This represents all three. I mean all three of A, B and C. Right? This is the meaning. Similar thing, if you look in this part. Now previously we learned in two set Venn diagram, this part means this whole means A intersection B. Right guys, this part is common to both A and B. So I can tell this whole part as A intersection B. But this part can be divided into two parts. One is this and the other is this. Now if you look at this part, in this part is common to A and B, but it is not in C. Means I can tell this part means only A and B. This region means only A and B. Similarly, I can tell this region is only A and C. Right? Common to A and C, but not present in B. Similarly, I can tell this portion as only B and C. Again, the same reason, this region is common to B and C, but it is not present in A. And the remaining portions, like say this means only A, right? It is present only in A, not in any other set. So this is only A. Similarly, this portion is only B and this portion is only C, right? And lastly, these three Venns have been done. So the remaining space in the universal set, right? I mean, taking out all these Venns, removing all these Venns, the remaining space in this universal set represents neither A nor B nor C, or I can tell none, right? Means if any element is in this part, means I can tell that element is neither in A nor in B nor in C. So basically, I can also, for your clarity, what I can do is I can name the regions. Let's say this is A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and let's draw this. Let's say this is H. A means, what does small letter A means? Small letter A means it is present only in A. Small letter B means only A and B. Small letter C denotes only B. Similarly, small letter D denotes only A and C, right? I mean, I am just naming the regions which I have drawn over here, right? So I am just representing it by letters and I am just writing it for clarity of all you guys. So E actually means all ABC, right? All three. Similarly, F means only B and C, and G means only C. and H means none, right? So if I say exactly one, the number of students who have chosen exactly one out of A, B, C. So exactly one means they have chosen either A only, or it can be B only, or it can be C only. So what does that represent? Only A plus only B plus only C. So it means exactly one means A plus C plus G. Similarly, if I tell exactly 2 means either the cases they have chosen only A and B, means they have chosen A and B, they have not chosen C. Or it can be they have chosen B and C, they have not chosen A. Or it can be they have chosen C and A, they have not chosen B. So exactly 2 will be either only A and B, which is B, plus only A and C, which is D, plus only B and C, which is F. So it is B plus D plus F. And lastly, all three means this part E. This means all three, right? Now in exams, also it is being told, like say at least two. We have to deal with say at least two condition. You find the number of students who have chosen at least two. What does at least two means? Means they are either choosing exactly two, or they are choosing exactly three parameters, right? So exactly two parameters will be B plus D plus F, and exactly three parameters will be E, right? So this kind of question can also come, and yeah, I think that's up to the theory part. Let's read that you're watching this in the auto towards NMAT exam. Okay, good Aryan. Best of luck for your paper. All the best. सर मेरे पापा एकदम टॉक्सिक है, मैं सीए की पढ़ाई कर रहा हूँ. ओके, दिस अ पर्सनल क्वेश्चन, नो आंसर्स. सीए और कैट, एनीथिंग. ठीक है. गुड आफ्टरनून दिवाकर. Okay guys, so let's start with question. I hope you guys have understood the theory. Let's start solving some questions. Okay, let me remove this part. Actually, this I don't know. Yeah, this I drawn previously. Okay, let's start, guys. Yeah, timer is on. Good afternoon, Shrishti. Guys, please like the stream, right? And please share to all your fellow mates who are preparing for SNAP or NMAT, right? Who are who want to clear the OMAT exams, right? Please share the stream and do like it. It means a lot to us. Good afternoon, Ria. If you guys have found out the answer, you can type in the chat, right? You can mention it in the chat. Okay, Satvik is telling option A. Yeah, I think option A is the right answer. Satvik, very good. Yeah, Divakar, I think option A is the right answer. Okay, time's up. No issues. Let's solve this question. So, yeah. Okay, so let's read this question. So this question is telling, in a school of 50 students, 30 students took mathematics course, 20 students took physics course, and 30 students took both the course. So basically I am seeing this here two parameter Venn diagram, right? Mathematics and physics. So first thing what I will draw is I will just draw a two circles like this. This is maths and this is physics, right? Now 30 students are taking mathematics, means maths is 30, means this whole circle will represent 30 students, right? This whole circle of maths will represent, this whole circle of maths will represent 30 students. Similarly, physics is 20 students, means this whole circle of physics will represent 20 students, right? And it is given 13 students took both the courses. Now, if 13 students are taking both the courses, means this part, right? This part is common to both maths and physics, as I have told earlier that this region is common to both A and B. So, if they are taking both maths and physics, right? They have taken both the subjects, means they have to be included over here. So this value is 13. Now, if this value is 13, we know whole mathematics is 30. Whole mathematics is 30. This part is 13, means what will be the value of the remaining portion? Remaining portion will be 30 minus 13, which is 17. Means this part, the value will be 17, right? I mean this region. From here, here, till here. This is 17. Similarly, for physics, this region, the total value is 20. This is 13, means this region value will be 20 minus 13, which is 7, means this is 7. Okay, so we are done with the vein. And it is also told in a school of 50 students, means let's say if this is our universal set. So in our universal set, we are having 50 students. Okay. I have to find how many students did not take either course. So the students have taken neither math nor physics. This neither math nor physics is represented by this region. I mean the region which is outside of the two circles, right? And which is inside the universal set. So for this region, let's find out, guys. See, total number is 50. Total is 50. Now, number of students who have taken either maths or physics, means they have taken either maths or physics, or they have taken both. So what is the number of students? It is 17 plus 13 plus 7. So I can tell 17 plus 13 plus 7 means 37 students are there in the class who have taken either maths or physics. So I can tell that number of students who are taking neither maths nor physics, I mean they have taken none of the subjects, will be what? 50 minus 37, right? 50 is the total number of students. 37 students are such that they have taken either maths or physics, which means the remaining students, which is 50 minus 37, which is 13. So 13 students are there in the class who have taken neither of the subjects, and that is what the question is asking, who did not take either course. So the correct answer is option A, 13. Yeah, this is a omit level question. This question can come. I mean, this is a, no doubt it's a, very basic question. This I've just kept to, explain you guys, right, from the very basic. But you can consider key, it might be a slight harder, but it won't be a lot harder. Okay, guys, I think we should move to the next question. Good morning, Sai. Okay, guys, let's move to the next question. Okay, this also by mistake I had drawn this. Let me erase this. Yeah. Start solving the question, guys. Timer is on. 2 minutes timer. Guys, please like the stream and please share to all your friends, right, whom you know who are preparing for SNAP or NMAT, right? Please share the stream and please like it. Okay, Jampani Charan is telling 37. Okay, Jampani, let's see what's the answer. I did not remember this answer actually. Okay, time up, guys. Okay, let's see the question. Let's read it. So, in a summer camp survey of children enrolled in at least one of the following. So, children are. Yeah, I think it's all good. Yeah, so children have enrolled in at least one of the following. Means, what does this statement means? That they have enrolled in at least one of the following. This means there is no student present who is not being enrolled in any of this course, right? I mean the none wala case, that none of the painting, music and drama, right? Neither painting nor music and drama. So that number would be 0, right? Because each and every student is there. They have taken either one of the 3 courses. I mean, they can take both, they can take all 3, but there is, I mean, every student has taken either at least one course. Okay. Courses are given painting, music and drama. So 3 courses means 3 parameter Venn diagram. This, so let me draw it big actually. So painting, music and drama. So this is painting, this is music and this is drama. Okay. So 35 children are enrolled in painting, which means this painting circle, this is 35, right? Then 28 are enrolled in music. 28 are enrolled in music. Okay. 20 are enrolled in drama, which means this is 20. Means drama whole circle is 20, music whole circle is 28, painting whole circle is 35. There are no children in all 3 fields, right? There are no children who are in all 3 fields. Now, all 3 fields means this region represents all 3 fields, which means this region is 0, right? Because there are no children who are in all 3 fields. And after that, okay, let me list this, yeah. However, 10 children are enrolled in both painting and music. Now, both painting and music means this whole part. Now, in this whole part, this portion is 0. So, this portion has to be 10. Then only I can say painting and music is 10. Then 8 in both music and drama. So, music and drama means this is music, this is drama. So, both music and drama is this portion. Again, same logic, this is 0. So, this has to be 8. And lastly, 5 in both painting and drama. So this is both painting and drama. Now this is 0, so this has to be 5, right? Okay, now guys, look. This whole circle of drama represents 20. In drama, we have already allotted 5 and 8. Means what will be the value of this portion? This portion value should be 20 minus 5 plus 8, which is 20 minus 13, which is 7. So this has to be 7. Similarly, for music, the whole is 28. Right, for music, the whole value is 28. Now this is 10 and this is 8. So total we have given 18. So how many number of students are remaining? The remaining number of students are 28 minus 18, which is 10. So this portion value has to be 10. Similarly, for painting, the whole circle represents 35. Right? Whole circle represents 35. Now this is 10 and this is 5. So total we have given 15 students. So what is the remaining number of students here? That has to be 35 minus 15, which is 20. Now if you guys remember, the question is asking enrolled in only one. They are enrolled in only one of these fields. Now if we guys go to the previous thing, only one represents what? It represents A plus C plus G. So in this case, what are the values? In this case, the values are 20, 10 and 7. So the number of students enrolled in only one will be what? 20 plus 10 plus 7, which is 37. So the correct answer is option C, 37. Any doubt, guys? So Lagna, usually the aggregate percentages are, they are calculated by taking in consideration of all the subjects, right? In your mark sheet, all the subjects you are having. So all total marks are calculated for all the subjects, and then it is, the percentage is being done. It is not like, best of 4 or something like, best of 5. Again, do check with the SNAP officials. Whatever the procedure they are telling. But as far as I know, to the best of my knowledge, mostly the system is like whatever subjects is there in your mark sheet, right? So from there only it will be taken, the percentage. Okay, Ria, very good, no doubts. Great, guys. Let's move to the next question. Yeah, try to solve it. Okay, some people are telling option A is the answer. Let's have a look. Okay, guys, let's start solving the question. So let's read it. In a class, 20% of the students like only Pokemon, 150 students like Naruto, and 20% of the students don't like both. So we are again back to two-set Venn diagram, Pokemon and Naruto, right? Two parameters are given, so two-set Venn diagram. Okay, let's draw. So this is Pokemon and this is Naruto. Now 20% of students like only Pokemon, 150 students like Naruto. So 150 students are liking Naruto. 20% of students like only Pokemon. Okay. So only Pokemon is this region and 20% don't like both. What is the number of students in the class? 20% are not liking anything. Okay, wait 1 second. Okay, so basically guys, let's say total number of students be X. Let's say total number of students be X. So 20% are liking only Pokemon, means only Pokemon is this region. So this region is 20% of X. So it will be 0.2X, right? Now if I am drawing the universal set, it is given 20% don't like both, means don't like both means the part of the universal set which is not having these two circles, means this region. So this region value is 0.2x. Now can I tell the total number of students, the universal set is representing the total number of students is x. So can I tell x is basically nothing but 0.2x plus this whole 150 plus 0.2x, right? So I can tell x equals to 0.4x plus 150, or I can tell 0.6x equals to 150, right? X minus 0.4x will be 0.6x. So 0.6x is 150, or I can tell x equals to 150 by 0.6, which is 250. So the correct answer is option A, 250. Any doubt, guys? Any queries? Any issues? Okay, I think there is no issue. Let's move to the next question. Very good, Shrishti. Okay, so this is a set. We are having a set. And let me reduce the size of this so that you guys can see. Okay, I think now all 5 questions are visible. Yeah, all 5 questions are visible now. So try to solve this set, guys. I have given 4 minutes time. I think it is doable within 4 minutes. Try to solve it. Okay, Karan, I will explain the previous question again. Try to solve this question. Guys, you can type in the answer. If you have found out answer of all the 5 questions, you can write in the chat. If the questions are not visible, you can, you can tell me to zoom in. I am ready to zoom in also. I think they might be visible, but let me zoom it once. Yeah. Yeah, I think you can tell me, guys, the answers. Okay, guys, let's start solving the question. Okay, 1E. I don't know which answer you're telling 1E. Okay, fine. Let me solve it. So let's read this set. 350 people are living in a particular village. There are 3 drinks, tea, coffee, and hot chocolate available in the village. Now, each citizen has to vote for one or more of the 3 drinks which he or she like. Now, it is known that 120 people like tea, 160 people like coffee, okay, 46 like all the 3 drinks. So, what I can say is that this is a 3-parameter Venn diagram: tea, coffee, and hot chocolate. So, first thing what I will do is that let me use this note. Yeah, this is fine. So let me draw a 3-parameter Venn diagram. So it is tea, coffee, and hot chocolate. Tea, coffee, and hot chocolate. Now 120 people like tea. So tea is liked by 120 people. 160 people like coffee. So 160 people are liking coffee. And 46 people like all 3 drinks. So this is done. Now 46 people are liking all 3 drinks. So this is 46. Okay. Now 62 people like both tea and hot chocolate. So tea and hot chocolate both means this region. Right? Now this region, the total value is 62. But we have already assigned 46 here. So what is the remaining number? The remaining number is 62 minus 46, which is 16. So here the value will be 16. Okay, so we are done with this. 53 people like hot chocolate and coffee. Now hot chocolate and coffee means this whole region is 53, which means this region would be 53 minus 46. So the value of this region would be 7. So again we are done with this. And 89 people like both tea and coffee. Again same logic, both tea and coffee means this region, this whole. This is 89. Now this is 46. So what would be the remaining value? The remaining value would be 89 minus 46. So it is 43. So this region value is 43. Now guys, have a look. T total is 120. Out of 120, I have already assigned 43. 46 and 16. So what is the remaining number? Remaining number would be 120. 43, 46 is 89. 89 plus 16 is 105. So the remaining number would be 15. So here the value has to be 15. Similar thing we can do for coffee. For coffee it is 160. We have already assigned 43, 46, 7. We can subtract this. My bad. Yeah. So it is 160. 43 plus 46 is 89. 89 plus 7 is 96. So it is 7. It has to be 64. Yeah. So this value will be 64. Now, one thing we don't know about hot chocolate, but one thing we know that the total people is 350, which means if I'm drawing a universal set, this universal set total value is 350. Also, it is given that each citizen has to vote one or more of the 3 drinks. Means each citizen has to vote for at least 1 drink, which means there are no citizens which have not tasted any of the drinks, right? Which means that this none of the 3 drinks, this value will be 0, which means all of the values here, this should give me 350. Let's see it. 350 equals to, I can take this whole circle for t whole circle is 120 plus here is 64, here it is 7, and the remaining portion which represents only hot chocolate. Let's say the remaining portion value is x. Let us suppose this is x. So I can tell 350 equals to 120 plus 64 is 184, 184 plus 7 is 191. So 191 plus x, or x equals to 350 minus 191, which is 9, 10, 5, which is I think 149. Okay, this is, I think, have I done it right? Wait, let me check once, guys. Let me check the calculation once. So it is 120, 350 minus 191. It is coming as 159. Oh, sorry, this is 159. Sorry. My bad. This will be 159. Yeah. Fine. So this region value is 159. So we are done with the when. Let's answer the question. How many people like only hot chocolate? So only hot chocolate means this number. This is 159. So option B is the right answer. Let's move to the next question. How many people like only coffee? Only coffee is this. So this is 64. So option D is the right answer. Then comes, how many people like only coffee and hot chocolate? Only coffee and hot chocolate means this. This represents only coffee and hot chocolate. And this value is 7. Option C is the right answer. Then comes, how many people like only tea and coffee? Only tea and coffee is this portion. And this is 43. So option A is the right answer. And lastly, how many people like only tea? Only tea is liked by 15 students. So this is option E. 15 is the correct answer. So if I remove this, let me bring back. Let me zoom out. Yeah, we are done with the answers. Right, guys? Any queries, any doubt? You can see the note also. Any issues, any doubts, you can tell. Let me open the chat once. Yeah, 159, 64, 7, 43. And the last question you have not mentioned the answers Jesus. Okay, fine. Okay, cool. Shrishti, very good. So I think this was the last question for Venn diagram. I think Venn diagram is clear. Okay, before moving to that, so I hope guys Venn diagram is clear, guys, right? So we will move to the next topic. Anyone having any doubt or any question, you can please ask. Okay, I hope no doubts. Fine. Let's move to the next portion, which is, I think it was, I don't remember, it was clocks, I think, the next topic. Okay, before moving to the next topic, guys, a big announcement. Cracku has launched SNAP 2025 crash course, right? So all the students who are targeting SNAP, right? SNAP is on December, right? It will be just after CAT. So all the students who want to prepare for SNAP very well, please try to take this course, SNAP crash course, right? In Google, you can search Cracku. In Google, you can search Cracku SNAP crash course, right? You can just simply search. We have also posted the link of the crash course in the description box. You can also check there. But suppose the link is not opening, right? Suppose there is any issue, you can just simply Google search Cracku SNAP crash course. Now, what are the benefits of this crash course, right? Why should you take it? Now, guys, in this crash course, there are 100 plus concept videos. Now, someone who is preparing from the very basics, he or she has some problem in basics. So you guys can watch the concept videos. It is complete. It is covering the whole complete SNAP syllabus, right? It is covering the whole complete SNAP syllabus. So by watching the videos, you can learn all the concepts. Also, we will also conduct, YouTube lives every Sunday. But suppose you want to cover from yourself, you want to learn from yourself, so these videos might be helpful. Then also we are having national level mocks, right? Cracku has launched 10 mocks designed and curated and which matches the latest SNAP exam pattern, right? So you can take these mocks, you can assess that at what level are you standing, right? Who is your competition, what percentiles, what ranks are you getting. Then we also have 120 plus concept videos, right? And lastly, we have 200 plus topic test. Now, this topic test is basically, suppose you have completed a concept, let's say Venn diagram. You have watched the video. Now you want to solve some questions related to Venn diagram. So you can just select the topic test, right? 3 or 4 questions related to that topic will come. So topic tests are basically watching videos and just solving questions just after the topic is completed. So this might also be very much helpful. So this crash course is basically including all of this, right? A link is also given here, cracku.in/snap crash course. But suppose the link is not working, the link you can also find in the description box. Suppose by chance if the link is not working, just type in Cracku SNAP crash course, or you can contact in this number, right? So do see this, guys, right? And also course is designed by Siley ma'am, whom you all know, right? So do take this, guys, right? Who is targeting, whose dream college is SIBM, right? So this course might be helpful. Chalo. Moving on to the next part. Clocks. Now in OMITs, the difference between CAT and OMITs syllabus, right? In both NMAT and SNAP, right? In both NMAT and SNAP, we will find this topic, clocks and calendars, right? Questions related to clocks and calendars to come. Usually in CAT, clocks and calendar does not come, but it is a special topic which is asked in OMITs. Let's read the topic, clocks, a thing which we all know, right? For example, now the time is 2:51, right? So everything is related to time, everything is related to clocks. So first, let us understand the basic clock, right? So in a basic clock, what we are having, we have the 12 mark over here, then 1, then 2, then 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 and 11. So this is a pretty basic clock, right? We have an hour hand like this and we have a minute hand like this. And also we do have a seconds hand, right? This is hour hand, minute hand and seconds hand. This you all know, guys. Basically, what kind of questions are being asked in OMETs? In OMETs related to clock, the questions are like angles, right? We have to be clear that in 1 hour, let's say, what is the angle moved by the hour hand in 1 hour? What is the angle moved by the minute hand in 1 hour, right? Basically, so the angle concept, right? Questions are asked related to this concept. Second category of questions are like clock has gained or lost time, right? Right, suppose a clock is gaining time. Let's say a clock is gaining 2 hours every day, right? Suppose now it is 12 o'clock, for example, let's say. So if it is gaining 2 hours, means it will be showing the time after 12 o'clock, 2 hours after 12 o'clock, which is 2 o'clock, right? So these kind of questions are also common. Third, it is, miscellaneous, right? They might give some other type of questions, but mostly the fundamental concepts are these two, and we will study these two concepts, right? Let's understand the angle part first. Now we know, let's first understand for hour end. Okay, before that, let me drink some water first. Okay guys, let's start. So hour end. So we know every 12 hours, right? For example, the hour end is starting from here. This hour end will come back here after exactly 12 hours. So I can say in 12 hours, the hour end is covering 1 revolution. And what does 1 revolution means? 1 revolution means 360 degree. So every 12 hours, the hour hand is covering 360 degree, which means in 1 hour. In 1 hour, the hour hand will cover 360 by 12 degree, which is 30 degree. So I can tell in 1 hour, the hour hand covers 30 degree. Right? Chalo, good. Okay. Now same thing I can tell for the minute hand. Now minute hand, the bigger hand. What the minute hand is doing, the minute hand, let's say it is again starting from 12. It is covering 1 complete revolution in 1 hour only, right? It is covering 1 complete revolution in 1 hour, or I can say in 60 minutes, the minute hand covers 1 complete revolution. Again, 1 complete revolution means what? It means 360 degree. So can I say now that in 1 minute, the minute hand will cover 360 by 60 degree, which is 6 degrees. So what I have learned is, let's make a table, hour and in 1 hour, it covers 30 degree. Minute hand, in 1 hour, it covers 360 degree, or I can say in 1 minute it covers 6 degree. Similar thing I can do over here. If in 1 hour the hour end is covering 30 degrees, means in 1 minute it will cover 30 by 60 degree, which is 0.5 degrees. So do remember the value, guys, right? This is very much important. You can take a screenshot, you can remember this table, a very important table, right? So basically the questions are asked from these angles a lot. We will solve quite a few questions from this angle concept. Also, one thing is asked that in exams, things like this are asked, right? Let's say we need to find angle between hour end and minute end. Right, these kind of questions are also asked in exam, that we need to find the angle between hour end and minute hand. Let's say the time at any point be h is to m, means let's say the time, let's say now currently the time is 2:58. Oh sorry, I'm also wearing a watch. By mistake I'm seeing the phone, but I can see watch also. Now the time is 2:58. So now what is the angle between the hour hand and minute hand? Let's try to find out a general expression first. Let's try to find out the expression for h is to m. Now when I'm saying h means h hours have been completed, and after completing h hours, m minutes has also been completed. M minutes also completed. Now, let's trace the angle covered by hour end. Now, what will be the angle covered by hour end in h hours and m minutes? We know in 1 hour, the hour end is covering 30 degrees. So in h hours, it will cover 30 into h. Right? Also, not only h hours, but also we need to account for this m minutes. We know in 1 minute, the hour end is covering 0.5 degrees. So in m minutes, the hour end will cover half into m. So this I can say is the angle covered by hour end. Same thing I can tell like angle covered by minute hand. Now what is the angle covered by minute hand? Now angle covered by minute hand. Now minute hand is only covering m minutes, right? So in 1 minute it is covering 6 degrees. So in m minutes it will cover 6m degrees. Right? So basically I can tell, let's say this is our clock. Let's say this is hour hand, this is minute hand. Either the case can be like this. Minute hand is ahead of hour hand, or the case can be like this. Hour hand ahead of minute hand. We need to find this angle. This minor angle we need to find. So what I can say, hour hand is covering 30h plus m by 2 degrees. Minute hand is covering 6m degrees. So what is the difference? If I am taking the difference, I can write this within mod, right? Since I am taking the difference, it will be 30h plus m by 2 minus 6m. The difference of the angle traversed by hour end and minute end. So it is mod of 30h. Now m by 2 minus 6m, this I can write as minus 11m by 2. So when the time is h is to m, what is the value of angle between hour hand and minute hand? It is nothing but 30h minus 11m by 2. Very, very important expression, right? This is very crucial. Try to learn the derivation also. How have I derived it, right? We are having a question in today's session related to this concept, right? Very important. So using this formula, you can directly find the value of angle. Let's say we had taken the time 258. So you can directly put h as 2, m as 58, and you can get the value of angle, right? Hope it is clear, guys. This was for up to clock. And one more thing we are having, which is clock is gaining some time or losing some time. Now there is no specific formula or theory as such. We will deal with this case while solving questions, right? I will teach you guys how to solve these kind of questions, right? But the theory part was majorly this. I hope it is clear, guys. Try to remember this formula and try to remember this chart. It's very much important. Anyone having any doubts? No, for Zsers, Snap crash codes, no, it is, see, Snap crash codes is mostly designed for Snap. We have kept Snap in mind and we have designed like that. For NMAT also we are having a crash codes. The link is also you can find in the description box. So for NMAT I will suggest you to take the NMAT crash course. Cracku is having MyCAT mocks. No, I don't think so, but again I have to check, right? I have to check once and then I'll let you know. Formula derivation of what? Ishant, you mean this formula, 30h minus 11m by 2. You need briefing for this formula. Can you please write in the chat, which formula are you telling? Okay, Ishant is not right. For the hour hand, okay. See, basically, the hour hand is covering h hours, right? The time is h is to m. So hour hand has moved for how much time? It has moved for h hours. But since the time has also gone by m minutes, so it has also moved for m minutes, right? Now from this chart I can tell that hour and in 1 hour it covers 30 degrees, which means in h hours it will cover 30h. In h hours it is covering 30h. But this is the angle we have accounted only for the hour h. What about for this minutes? The hour hand is minute for m minutes. What about for this? Now, in 1 minute, the hour hand is covering 0.5 degrees, which means in m minutes, it will cover half into m also. So this also we need to add. So that's why it is 30h plus m by 2. I hope it is clear. Any doubts? Any queries, any issues? Okay guys, let's start solving questions. First question. Yeah, timer has started. Okay, welcome Ishant. Try to solve this question. Okay, time's up. So this is a question related to the gaining or losing part, right? Which I was talking in the second part, right? I told that questions in omits also come from the second part, that the clock has gained sometime, it has lost sometime. But that part is quite easy. I mean, quite chill, right? It is nowhere, it is difficult. Let's try to solve this question and let's try to understand that how to solve these kind of questions. Let's read it. A clock gains 5 minutes every 12 hours. So every 12 hours, the clock is gaining 5 minutes. Okay. The clock is set correctly at 6 a.m. on Monday. What time will the clock show at 8 a.m. on the following Thursday? Okay. So basically in this question what we have to do is that 6 a.m. it is showing the correct time. So correct time is on 6 a.m. Monday. Now from this 6 a.m. Monday, what time will the clock show at 8 a.m. on the following Thursday? So we are given in Thursday, the time is 8 a.m. Right? And this is Monday, 6 a.m. is the correct time, Thursday, 8 a.m. Now, what is the time difference between these days? So, the time difference will be like 6 a.m. Monday to 6 a.m. Tuesday. It will be 24 hours. Similar thing, 6 a.m. Tuesday to 6 a.m. Wednesday. Again 24 hours. And 6 a.m. Wednesday to 6 a.m. Thursday. 24 hours. And lastly 6 a.m. Thursday. Since the final time is given 8 a.m. Thursday, the final time is given 8 a.m. Thursday, so 8 a.m. Thursday, it is 2 hours. So what is the total time? Total time gap, it is 24 plus 24 plus 24 plus 2, which is 76 hours. Now what we have learned, guys, we have learned in 12 hours, the clock is gaining 5 minutes. In 12 hours, it is gaining 5 minutes, which means in 76 hours, what would be the gain? The gain would be 5 by 12 into 76 minutes, right? The gain would be 5 by 12 into 76 minutes. I can cancel this by 2, 6 and 38. Again by 2, 3, 19. So it is 95 by 3 minutes. Now 95 by 3 minutes, what I can write is, I can write this guys as 31 whole number 2 by 3 minutes. I think, is it 1 second guys, let me check. So 2, 6, 38, 2, 19, 3, 5, 19, it is 95. 4, yeah, 95 by 3. So 93 to 31 whole number 2 by 3 minutes, which means I can write it as 31 minutes plus 2 by 3 minutes. Now this 2 by 3 minutes I can write it as 2 by 3 into 60 seconds, which is 40 seconds. So basically the time gain has been 31 minutes and 40 seconds. I think, is there some calculation mistake? Is there some error? 24, 72 and oh, sorry guys, my mistake. It is 74 hours. My bad. Yeah, 24 plus 24 plus 24, it is 72 plus 2, 74 hours. Sorry guys, extremely sorry. So this is 74, and so this comes up. Let me erase all this. Sorry guys, extremely sorry. Yeah, so till now it is okay. Yeah, so it is 5 by 12 into 74 minutes. Now I can cancel by 2, so this is 6, this is 37. So 37 5 is 185 by 6 minutes. Now this thing I can write as 30 whole number 5 by 6 minutes. This thing I can again write as 30 minutes plus 5 by 6 minutes and 30 minutes. Now 5 by 6 minutes I can write as 5 by 6 into 60, which is 50 seconds. So 30 minutes and 50 seconds, which means the total time, the time which the clock has gained is 30 minutes and 50 seconds. Which means the time which it will show will be 30 minutes and 50 seconds ahead of 8 a.m. which means the final time would be 8:30, 50. So correct answer is option B, 8:30, 50 a.m. I hope it is okay, guys. Yeah, sorry Ria, it would be 74. Sorry Jesus, by mistake I had calculated with 76. Sorry for that. But I hope you know these kind of questions are clear to you guys, that how to solve these kind of questions, right? Just take the time difference, right? What is the time difference? What is the relation given, right? That in how many hours, how many minutes the clock is gaining or losing. So upon doing that, you can easily solve this question, right? This is not a very tough question, to be honest. Very simple and very straightforward question. No, Diwakar, D is not the answer. Correct answer is B. Okay guys, any issues, any doubts, any queries, please ask. Okay, I think let's move to the next part. Next question. Yeah, let's start. Oh, sorry guys, time is up. Yeah. Okay, let's see this question. An analog clock was set at 12 noon. After 12 hours, it showed 10 o'clock. Okay, so after 12 hours, it showed 10 o'clock. Now, if the clock would have been normal, if it would have been a correct clock, after 12 hours, it would have shown 12 o'clock only. But it is showing 10 o'clock. So what I can infer from here is, in 12 hours, the clock is losing 2 hours. In 12 hours, the clock is losing 2 hours. Now let's read it. After 3.5 days, if the clock was observed at 12 a.m. After 3.5 days. 3.5 days means what, guys? 3.5 days means 3/24 are 72 hours plus half days. Half days means half into 12, which is 6 hours. Which means the time difference is 84 hours. Now, in 12 hours, if the clock is losing 2 hours, which means in 84 hours, it will lose 2 sevens, which is 14 hours. So the clock will lose 14 hours. Right, guys? Now, it was observed at 12 a.m. means the correct time here given is 12 a.m. So the time which the clock will show would be 14 hours prior to 12 a.m. So here is 12 a.m. What would be 14 hours prior to 12 a.m.? So 12 a.m. minus 12 hours will be 12 p.m. 12 p.m. Now since we have to go 14 hours back, so we have moved back minus 12 hours. So again minus 2 hours would be what? 10 a.m. So the correct answer is option A, 10 a.m. I hope it is clear, guys. Any doubts? Yeah, 10 a.m. is the answer. Good, Riya, Satvik, Divakar. Any doubts, any issues? You can please ask. Otherwise, we can move to the next question. Anything? Okay, let's move to the next question. Okay, pretty easy question. It is very doable. You can solve this within 10 seconds only, I feel. So that's the reason I've kept the timer for this as 1 minute. Guys, do like the stream, right? If any of your friends are preparing for NMAT or SNAP, do share them the stream and do like it. Okay guys, let's solve this question. Very easy question. A clock shows 7 o'clock in the morning. By how much angle with the hour and rotate when the clock shows 9 o'clock in the morning? We know an hour hand in 1 hour, the hour hand rotates by 30 degree. Now it was showing 7 o'clock in the morning. We need to find how much degrees the hour hand has rotated when it is 9 o'clock. So what is the time difference? Time difference is from 7 o'clock to 9 o'clock. So the time difference is 2 hours. Now in 1 hour, if the hour hand is rotating by 30 degrees, so in 2 hours, it will rotate by, it will rotate by 60 degrees, right? 230 is a 60, so it is 60 degrees. So the correct answer is option B, 60 degrees. Okay guys, very easy question, right? It was a pretty, textbook question, to be honest, right? Anyone who knows the 30-degree concept, they can easily solve it. Nothing very much tricky. I think this is very much clear. No, see, Ayush, it is given 3.5 days. Now, half days means, 12 hours, right? When I'm telling half day, one complete day is 24 hour, right? Try to understand this. One complete day is 24 hour. So half day should be 12 hour. So it should be 72 plus 12, not 72 plus 6. Right? That's a mistake. Okay, let's move to the next. This we have done. Yeah. Try to solve this question, guys. Okay, guys, let's solve the question. Okay, anyone with the answer? Let me see the chat once. Divakar is telling B. I don't know whether B was answered or not. Okay, let me see. Okay, SG, I am answering your doubt in a while. Let me solve this question first. Okay. An astronomer's clock is unique with only 9 hours in one revolution. One revolution, 9 hours means the hour hand covers in 9 hours one revolution, which means in 9 hours the hour hand is covering 360 degrees, which means in 1 hour it covers 360 by 9 degrees, which is 40 degrees. So in 1 hour, the hour hand is covering 40 degrees. And also 30 minutes in each hour, mean in the astronomer's clock, each hour is having 30 minutes. So I can tell the minute hand in 30 minutes, it is covering 360 degrees. or I can say the minute hand in 1 minute it is covering 360 by 30, which is 12 degrees. Okay. Now, what will be the angle formed by the hours hand and minute hand at 5:15? Now let's look at the time 5:15. Now let's take the angle covered by hour hand. Angle covered by hour hand will be what? The angle it will cover in 5 hours. So the angle it will cover in 5 hours will be 5 into 40 degrees. Right? The angle it will cover in 5 hours is 5 into 40 degrees. Also the angle it will cover in 15 minutes. Now in 1 hour it is covering 40 degrees, which means in 60 minutes it is covering 40 degrees, which means in 15 minutes, in 1 hour it is covering 40 degrees, so 30 minutes. See, try to understand guys. In this astronomer's clock, 1 hour is 30 minutes. So if in 1 hour it is covering 40 degrees, which means 1 hour here is equal to 30 minutes. So in 30 minutes it will cover 40 degrees, which means in 15 minutes it will cover 20 degrees. So it is 5 into 40 degrees plus 20 degrees, which is 220 degree. Right? And the angle covered by minute hand. Now minute hand has only moved for 15 minutes. So angle covered by minute hand will be equals to 12 into 15 degrees, which is 180 degrees. So what is the difference, or what is the minor angle? The minor angle would be 220 minus 180. The minor angle would be 220 degree minus 180 degree, which is 40 degrees. So the correct answer is option D, 40 degrees. Very good question, guys. Okay, nobody has got the right answer. B, C, A. Right answer was D. Okay, SG, you have given. Okay, it's fine. Okay, SG, what I will tell is that since you are scoring not that good, what I will tell is that set a target. Right? Don't think that CAT is not possible. Right? Set a target that in the actual CAT you will score say 70 to 80 marks, and I mean now prep with that mindset that in each section I will get 20 to 25 marks. If I am getting in each section even 20 to 25 marks, means overall I will be getting a score of 60 to 75, and 20 marks means you have to make 7 questions right per section. 25 marks means you have to make around 8 to 9 questions right per section, and it is very doable, right? Correct answer is option D, guys. 220 minus 180 is 40. Why are you guys writing option C, option A? Okay, I think it was a previous chat. Sorry. Okay, I hope it is clear, guys. This is a very good question, right? This was a very conceptual question. I hope you guys have got it right. If any of you have got it right, it's fine. Let's move to the next question. Okay, let's go with this. Yeah, obviously better than I quanta. Much better. Okay, guys, let's read this question. A couple started watching a movie. Immediately after the movie was finished, the couple noticed that the hour hand in their watch had covered a distance of 92.5 degrees from the beginning of the movie till the end. If the movie had an interval of 15 minutes, the movie is having an interval of 15 minutes. What is the duration of the movie excluding the interval? Now, the watch had covered a distance of 92.5 degrees. I mean the hour end, right? The hour end in the watch has covered a distance of 92.5 degrees. We know. Let's remember the table, guys. In 1 hour, the hour end covers 30 degrees, and in 1 minute, the hour end covers 0.5 degree. So this 92.5 degrees I can break as 90 degree plus 2.5 degree. Now in 1 hour if the hour end is covering 30 degrees, which means it will cover 90 degrees in time frame of 3 hours. Similarly, in 1 minute if it covers 0.5 degree, means it will cover 2.5 degree in time frame of 5 minutes. So basically, the couple was inside the theater for 3 hours and 5 minutes. The couple was inside the theater for 3 hours and 5 minutes, but it is given that the movie had an interval of 15 minutes. So for 15 minutes there was a break, means for 15 minutes the movie was not there, right? I mean, Akshay Kumar's ad might have come, right? So what is the duration of the movie excluding the interval? So excluding the interval means I have to subtract 15 minutes. So basically it is 3 hours plus 5 minutes minus 15 minutes. So what is the value? The value is 2 hours 50 minutes. So the duration of the movie is 2 hours and 50 minutes. So the correct answer is option D, 2 hours 50 minutes. I hope it is clear, guys. Any doubt in this? Any queries? Yeah, you can focus only on arithmetic, right? Because in arithmetic you can expect from arithmetic only 7 to 8%. So obviously you can focus on that. Okay, guys. Any queries, any issues? Any doubts you can ask, or we can move to the next question. Any doubts, Satvik, Divakar, Riya, Shrishti? If you guys are present in the class, any doubts, any queries you can ask. Okay, let's move to the next part. Okay, guys, before moving to the next part, again, so like the SNAP crash course, as I told in the start of the class, Cracku has also launched NMAT 2025 crash course, right? NMAT is going on, right? NMAT has started. So anyone who wants to crack NMAT, who wants to do well in NMAT, who wants to learn from the very scratch, this crash course is definitely helpful. NMAT 2025 crash course, right? The link is given over here, right? cracku.in/nmat-crash-course, or you can also contact this number. Also, the link is given in the description box. But suppose if you guys are not able to open through the link and all, you can just simply go to Google and type Cracku NMAT crash course. Just type this and you will get, or you will find our page. Just type in Cracku NMAT crash course, right? Normal Google search. Now, what are the benefits of this crash course, right? I mean, what are the perks? So firstly, the crash course is taken by Siley madam. She is a 297 scorer in NMAT 2024, which is a huge score in NMAT 297. Secondly, what all things we have? We have 100 plus concept videos. Now suppose there is a student who wants to cover from the very scratch. For example, this clock topic, he wants to learn himself or herself from the very scratch, from the very basic. So they can watch the videos, right, from this crash course, right? They will get access to the, Cracku, NMAT study room, right? There you can watch. We have national level mocks, right? We have designed 10 mocks which are curated and made keeping in mind the actual NMAT exam level, right? The mocks are very close to the actual NMAT level. So upon taking the mocks, you can get your rank, you can get your percentile, you can get a judgment about yourself, that where do you stand with respect to your peers or with respect to other aspirants. So by taking the crash course, you will get access to these mocks, right? You can judge your prep well. Also, we are having 200 plus topic test. Right now, what happens is that after you have watched a concept video, suppose you want to practice some questions. Suppose you have watched a concept video of clock and you want to practice questions related to clock. So what you can do is you can just take the topic test for clock, right? You can practice 4 to 5 questions. So this is a good, watching the video and practicing questions. It is a good sync. And lastly, we are having a daily schedule, right? That in each and every day we will give you some task, or we will tell what to do, right, in this day. For example, let's say today is 9th of November. So 10th of November, what is to be done so that you can crack NMAT with flying colors, right? So the course is designed in a very nice way, right? We are having videos, we are having topic tests, we are having mocks, and overall we are having Silimam, right? So guys, do check this link. It is in the description box, or you can contact on this number. If suppose you don't want to take, you don't want to waste your energy even by seeing the link, you can simply just type in Google Cracku NMAT crash course. Right guys, so anyone targeting NMIMS Mumbai, anyone targeting NMAT has started. So for those aspirants, this course is a must. Do check this out guys. Even someone was asking in the comments that whether there is an NMAT crash course or not. So this is it. Okay guys, let's move to the next part. So next we will be dealing with puzzles. Now, puzzles, to be honest guys, it is okay. Yeah. So puzzles is a very crucial topic with respect to NMAT. In NMAT, logical reasoning sets are given, LR sets are given. Related, they are given some puzzles. Now the puzzles can be, say, based on arrangement. They can be games and tournament. They can be a mix, right? So that's why we have named the topic as puzzles, with keeping in mind NMAT exam puzzles. LR sets are given, right? In every NMAT you can expect at least 1 or 2 LR set related to this topic, right? So this is again a very important topic. Again, there is no such theory in this. The only thing to learn here, how to solve a set fast, right? How to solve the set in a more, in a better way, right? For example, if you're taking 15 minutes to solve a set, how to solve it in 10 minutes, right? That is a thing to be taught. And mostly I think you guys have a basic idea about logical reasoning, because previous day we have conducted, the previous Sunday we have conducted a session, logical reasoning part 1. There I had taught topics like arrangement, right, and all those things. I had given the basic idea. So if you guys don't know it, do watch that video. Today we won't discuss all of this again. We will start solving some direct sets, right? So let's start solving a set. And yeah, first set, let me reduce this. Yeah guys, so set number 1, do give it a shot. No, puzzle sets usually don't come in SNAP, because SNAP is a 1 hour exam, so they don't give a big sets, right? That kind of sets won't come in SNAP. This, today's session is like we are keeping NMAT on our head first, right? Because NMAT has started, so we want to crack NMAT, right? With that mindset we are going. When when CAT will be over, then we will focus mainly on SNAP. But SNAP topics are also there on today's stream. It's not like they're not there, but mostly the majority our focus is on NMAT. LRDI sets to do, again there is no fixed thing which I can tell, just practice. That's the only thing I can tell. Okay, I will zoom in, right? Okay, fine. Oh, sorry. Yeah. Is it visible now, Satvik? Is it visible now, Satvik? Anyone who has solved these questions can answer the doubts. A E B A C. A E B A C. Okay, I think you are right. I don't know question 3 whether it is B, option B or D. I'm confused. I need to check it. So I think you are right. Okay, fine. Okay. Question 4 and 5. Okay, time's up. Let me solve this set. Let's see what is the logic to solve this set. Okay, 7 friends are given. They're wearing different color t-shirts. Okay, so basically it looks a very simple set. Only friends are given. Only thing we have to arrange is the t-shirt. 7 friends, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, yeah, and color. Color of t-shirts. Now see, no person is wearing the t-shirt of the color starting with the same letter as that of their name. Okay, so the initial letter of the color and the initial letter of the person won't be the same. Okay, so it's an indirect clue. We can't do much. So we'll keep as it is. C and D are wearing the t-shirt of the color starting with the same letter. So which colors are having starting letter same? The colors are blue and black, right? Both are starting with B. And C are here wearing t-shirts of the color starting with the same letter, means either C can be blue or black, or its E will be black or blue, right? Okay, so we are done with clue number 2. This is done. Yeah. Clue number 3 is telling B is wearing yellow color t-shirt, which means B, this is yellow. Okay, fine. We are done with this. A and G are not wearing red or white. So A is not wearing red. It is not wearing white. Similarly, G is not wearing red. It is not wearing white. Fine. We are done with clue number 4. Now let's try to use clue number 1 and solve the other, put the other colors. So guys, one thing we can see, now the color green also won't come here with G, because the first clue is stating that for any person the t-shirt color and their initial name has to be different. I mean the starting letter has to be different. So green is starting with G, so it can't come also here. So here we are already done with yellow, blue and black. 3 colors are done, and we know 3 colors which can't come over here. So the only color which can come at the place of G is this pink, right? Because it can't be red, green and white. It can't be yellow, blue or black. So the only color left is pink. So here I can write the actual color as pink, right? Okay, so G is pink, we are done. Now we are left with D and F and also with A. Okay. Now what we can do is blue, black, yellow. So we are left with red, white and green, right? These are the three colors which we are left with. Now red and white can't be here. So the only possible color here is green, right? Which means in D and F either it can be red or white in any combination. Red or white in any ways. Right? That we, okay, 1 second. White or red. Fine. This is our final arrangement, right? We know the color of this, this, and this for sure. Now C and E can take any of the colors black and blue. Similarly, D and F can take any of the colors white and red. Let's answer the question. Question number 1. On a day, B has a choice to wear own t-shirt or the t-shirt worn by D or E. Then the number of possible colors of B's t-shirt. Now B either can wear its own t-shirt color is yellow, or the t-shirt worn by D or E. Now D or E, D can wear any of these, D can wear any of these two, out of these two anyone. E also can wear out of these two anyone. So basically B is having three choices. One is B's color, one is D's color, and other is E's color. So the possible choices would be option A, 3. Fine. Then comes, who wore green colored t-shirt? Now green color is fixed. It is worn by A. Option E is the correct answer. Then comes, how many different arrangements are possible? Now blue and black can either be between C and E. So 2 ways. Similarly, red and white can either be between D and F, 2 ways. So total number of arrangements is 2 into 2, which is 4. So the correct answer is option D, which is 4. For how many persons exact color of the t-shirt can be determined? Exact color can be determined for 1, 2 and 3. 3 persons, right? Correct answer is option A, 3. Lastly, if B and G are interchanging their t-shirt, what will be the colors of B t-shirt? So B's t-shirt would be the color of G's t-shirt, which was the original G's t-shirt. So original G's t-shirt color is pink. So the correct answer is option C, pink. So basically, if I am removing this and if I am bringing it, so actually question 1 it is A, question 1 A, question 2 it is E, question 3 it is D, question 4 it is A, and question 5 it is C. So this is the final answer, right? And the table is here. I hope it is clear, guys. Any issues, any doubts? Okay, guys, I think no doubts. Let's move to the next set. I don't know why is this thing coming like this. I think we're done with this. Yeah. Let's go with this, guys. Try to solve this set. Any one of you guys who has solved this set can type in the answer in the chat. Okay guys, time's up. Yeah. So let's read the set. 7 friends, PQ, RSTU, and we have a degree in one of the subjects, okay? And we are given that the 7 friends lived in a different city among Delhi, Mumbai, Bangalore, okay? So we have to basically arrange friends, subjects, and cities. Fine. Let's do this. So we are having friends, subjects, and cities. So we are having PQRSTUV. Seven friends and okay, subjects and the cities. Okay, the person who had a degree in history did not live in Mumbai. So the first clue is telling that the one who is having history, he or she is not living in Mumbai. Fine. The person has a degree in English. The person having a degree in English, he and she is living in Delhi, which means English or Delhi. It will come together, right? Fine. So 2 we can cancel. 2 we are done with. Yeah. We had a degree in history and 3 had a degree in philosophy. So this is a direct clue. We can put the information in here only. We had a degree in history. And Q had a degree in philosophy. Fine. R had a degree in mathematics. Second direct clue. We can cancel it. R had a degree in mathematics. So this is maths. S lived in Hyderabad and had a degree in physics. Again direct clue. We can cancel it. S lived in Hyderabad and had a degree in physics. The person living in Bangalore neither had a biology nor a psychology degree. So the person living in Bangalore, which is clue number 6. So the person living in Bangalore neither had a biology nor a psychology degree. Okay, fine. Q lived in Chennai and P lived in Kolkata. So Q lived in Chennai, P lived in Kolkata. 7 also we are done with. T did not live in Delhi and R did not live in Pune. So T is not in Delhi and R is not in Pune. Okay. So T is neither in Delhi, R is not in Pune. Okay guys. Now let's see. We also know history. This is not in Mumbai. This also we know this is not Mumbai. Okay. Guys, one thing we know, English and Delhi have to be together. Now the only place where English and Delhi can be together is the place for you. Means this can be English and this can be Delhi. There is no other place where we can fill English and Delhi together, right? So we are done with this. Now Bangalore, it is neither biology nor psychology. Now biology and psychology can be either of these two. Bangalore, so biology or psychology can be either of these two subjects. which means Bangalore is not here and Bangalore is not, okay, Bangalore obviously is Calcutta. So Bangalore is not here, which means if here it can't be Bangalore, which is what are the cases possible? So for R, T and V, if we look at R, T and V, in V it can't be Mumbai, in T it can't be Bangalore, in R it can't be Pune. So the possible case can be in R, it might be it is Mumbai or it might be Bangalore over here, right? Now if R is Mumbai, now T we are having neither Delhi nor Bangalore. So T can't be Bangalore, which means V has to be Bangalore over here, which means this has to be Pune. Similarly, R is Bangalore, which means V can't be Mumbai, which means Mumbai has to be over here, and V has to be Pune. So the arrangement of cities for R, T and V can be either of these two. And V arrangement of subjects we are done, only P and T we are not figure out. Fine, that's it. We are done with the set. Let's answer the questions. Which city did, okay, before that, let me zoom out actually. Yeah, this one. Okay, answering the question, yeah. Excellent. Yeah. Which city did T live in? So T lived in city Pune or Mumbai. So there is no fixed answer for this. So the correct answer is option E, cannot be determined. Question number 2, how many arrangements are possible? So either of these two cases can happen. Also, either it can be biology or psychology. Means biology, psychology, 2 cases. Psychology, biology, 2 cases. So 2 plus 2, we are having 4 cases. So the correct answer is option D, 4. Question number 3. For how many of the friends can the city in which they live be determined uniquely? City in which they live be determined uniquely. 1, 2, 3, 4. So for 4 friends, we can determine the city in which they live uniquely. Option C is the right answer. If P had a degree in biology, what degree does the person living in Mumbai have? So P is having a degree in biology. Now person living in Mumbai, it can be R or T. It can be R or T. Again, we can't uniquely determine the person living in Mumbai what degree he or she has. So the answer would be cannot be determined. Option E. Which city does you live in? You lives in Delhi. So the correct answer is option A, Delhi. I hope guys it's all clear, right? This is a table and this is the set. Any doubt guys? Any issues? Table also you can see. Any queries? Any issues? Okay, I think no doubt. Let's move to the next set. Yeah. Next set, guys. Let's start. Yes. Okay, wait one second. Let me zoom out this. Whenever you want to scroll me the questions, you can tell me. You can type in the chat. I will scroll. Yeah, Ayushi, now you can see up to question number 3. When you will go to question number 4 and 5, then you please tell me. I will scroll it. Guys, please like the stream. Do like it. And any of your friends who are preparing for NMAT or SNAP, do share them. If you guys want to see question number 4 and 5, you can tell me, guys. Right? If you want to see question 4 and 5, you can tell me. I will scroll it down. Okay. Let's start solving the set. Let me see whether any of you geniuses have given answer or not. Yeah, sure. Question 4 and 5. Anyone up with answers? You can type in the chat. Okay, no answers, no issues. Let me solve it. Okay, AE, what you're writing is AEADA. Let me see once. Where did the question go? Yeah. So it is AE. Okay, I need to solve it. I can't remember it. Okay, guys, let me solve the set. Let me start solving it. Okay. 7 different cars, namely Vento, Polo, Duster, Fortuner, Swift, Wagoner, and Baleno. Okay. Parked in a row such that some of the cars are facing north direction while the others are facing south direction. The distance between any two consecutive cars is the same. It is known that the number of cars which are facing the north direction is 3 more than the number of cars which are facing the south direction. So number of cars facing the south direction, number of cars facing the north direction is 3 more. So let's say south direction number of cars facing be x. So north direction number of cars facing will be x plus 3. So we know x, right? We can write here x plus 3 equal to 7. So from here I can write 2x equals to 7 minus 3, 4, or x I can write as 2, which means number of cars facing south direction is 2, number of cars facing north direction is 5, which means we have used this clue, and so this we are done. Okay. Baleno is parked in the middle and is the equidistance from both Vento and Duster. Okay. So if I'm making 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So Baleno is in the middle. and Bento and Duster. It is equidistant from Bento and Duster, means either Bento and Duster can be here or Bento and Duster can be here. We don't know. Fine. The cars which are parked on the extreme ends are facing opposite direction. Means if the car here, extreme end means this and this. So if the car here is facing north direction, so the car here will face south direction. If the car here is facing south direction, the car here will face north direction. Again, we can't use this. Swift is parked to the left of the Fortuner, second to the left of the Fortuner, okay. Both the cars are not facing the same direction, means they're facing the opposite direction, okay. Duster is the only car parked between Wagoner and Polo. Again, we can't use it. Both Duster and Polo are facing the same direction. Both the car in which adjacent. Okay, yeah, this clue we can use. Fortuner is parked at one of the extreme ends. So let's say, for example, let's take Fortuner is here. Okay, and one more thing we can use is both the cars which are parked adjacent to Swift are facing the same direction. From this, what we can get, guys? If both the cars which are parked adjacent to Swift are facing the same direction, now is it possible for Swift to face south direction? If Swift is facing south direction, both the cars adjacent will also face south direction, which means in total there will be 3 cars which are facing south direction. But we know south direction number of cars facing are only 2, which means we can tell Swift is facing north direction. If Swift is facing north direction, here it is given both the cars are not facing the same direction. What are those cars? Fortuner and Swift. So Fortuner and Swift are not facing the same direction. Now if Swift is facing north, means Fortuner has to face south. Now if Fortuner is here, if here it is facing south, right, so Swift has to be second to the left. So it is facing south, the second to the left means first second. So this is Swift. And it is facing north direction. Baleno will face north. This is north because these 2 cars are adjacent to Swift. So we have beautifully used this clue. Swift is parked this one and we have used this one. Okay. Fortunate. Now if this is south, we know this has to be north because we know that the cars at the extreme ends are facing opposite direction. So if this is south, this has to be north. Okay. Also, Baleno is equidistant from both Vento and Duster. Now, the only place for Vento and Duster lies here. Either this can be Vento or Duster, or this can be Vento or Duster. But Duster is the only car parked between Wagoner and Polo. So if here Duster comes, so Duster will come between Fortuner and Swift, which is not possible, which means Vento has to be here, which means Duster has to be here. Right? So Wagoner and Polo, okay, and Duster and Polo are facing the same direction. Okay. Now, if this is Polo, let's say this is Polo, so Duster will come north, and if this is Wagoner, so Wagoner will be south. This can be a possibility. Right? Duster and Polo are facing the same direction, and Duster is also parked between Wagoner and Polo. So Polo is not, Duster is not, Wagoner is south. It is possible. Let's say this is Polo, this is Duster, and this is Wagoner. So in this case, we already know directions. This is south, this is north, this is north, this is north. Now Wagoner is north. So we are already done with 4 norths, which means we require only 1 north now, and that north is not possible because Polo and Duster are having the same direction, which means this case is not possible, which means the only possible case is this. So we are done with the set. Let's answer the questions. Which of the following cars is facing south direction? The cars facing south direction are Fortuner or WR. So correct answer is Wagoner, option C. Shit. Which of the following cars is parked third to the right of Baleno? So Baleno is here, third to the right means Polo. Right? First right, second right, third right. So Polo, option D is the correct answer. Question number 3. How many cars are parked between Baleno and Vento? So Baleno is here, Vento is here. Only one car, that is Swift, is parked. Correct answer is option A. What is the position of Wagoner with respect to Baleno? So Wagoner is immediate right of Baleno. Correct answer is option E. How many cars are parked between Swift and Polo? Swift and Polo, the number of cars are 1, 2 and 3. Correct answer is option C, 3. So we are done with the set, guys. Okay, if Duster and Polo are facing south, understand Satvik, if Duster and Polo are facing south, Fortuner is already facing south, which means in that case we will have 3 cars facing south. But we know only 2 cars can face south, right? So Duster and Polo can't face south together. I hope it is clear. Anyone having any doubts, any queries can ask. This is the questions. This is the final arrangement. Wagoner is in the extreme right. Yeah. So if Wagoner is here, here is Duster, here is Polo. See, Fortuner is already south. If I am telling Polo and Duster are south, according to you, if Polo and Duster are south, so we are having 3 cases for south, right? Which is not possible because we are only given with 2 cars facing south. So this case is not possible. I hope it is clear. Any doubt, guys? Any issues? Any queries? Okay, very good. Shall we move to the next set? Any doubt, guys? Please ask. Or we can proceed to the next set. No, it's not 3 south and 4 north. It is 5 north and 2 south. Because it is given that 3 more. Number of cars facing north is 3 more than the number of cars facing south. Chalo, very good, Ria. Let's move to the next set. Yeah. Start solving the set. Yes. This set is having, I think, 2 questions only. Yeah, this set has only 2 questions. Okay, guys, time's up. So this is a games and tournament kind of puzzle. It's not a straightforward uh, arrangement. Let's see. Let's solve this set. Okay, let's read it. Wait, let me come here. Yeah. A, B, and C play a game using 9 lotto balls numbered from 1 to 9. The game consists of 3 rounds, and in each round, each player picks one ball randomly without replacement. Okay, means I can tell across the 3 rounds, since there are 3 players, so 3 threes is 9. So I can tell across the 3 rounds, all 9 balls have been picked. Okay, randomly the replacement. Okay, at the end of 3 rounds, all 9. Oh, okay, it is given only. The player with the highest numbered ball in a round is declared winner of that round. So player with the highest numbered ball is declared winner of that round. Fine. The following information is known. Okay, so B did not win any of the rounds. A picked a perfect square in 2 of the rounds. The sum of the numbers picked in round 1 is a single digit prime number with C choosing a greater number than B. Okay, fine. Let's make a table. So Mr. A, Mr. B, Mr. C, and it is round 1 and round 2 and round 3. We'll have a total and we will be having a total. Fine. All cool, all cool. Now, what will be the value of the total? Now, in these 9 cells, all numbers will come from 1 to 9. So the total value would be what? 1 plus 2 plus 3 up to 9. And what is that? It is n into n plus 1 by 2, which means 9 into 9 plus 1 by 2, which is 9 into 10 by 2, which is 45. So this is 45, right? Fine. Now, let's read the clues. B did not win any of the rounds. Means in any of the rounds, B did not got the highest coin or the highest ball. Fine. A picked a perfect square in 2 of the rounds. What are the perfect squares? The perfect squares are 1, 4, and 9, which means A picked any 2 out of these 3 in 2 of the rounds. Fine. The sum of the numbers picked in round 1 is a single digit prime number with C choosing a greater number than B. Single digit prime numbers. Now, sum means this sum has to be a single digit prime number. What are the possibilities? 2, 3, 5, 7. Can 3 numbers add up to 2? Not possible. Can 3 numbers add up to 3? Right? Not possible, because the 3 numbers have to be different, right? They can't be same, because we need to fill all the cells with 1 to 9. So obviously each and every cell will have a different number. So 3 different numbers can't add up to 3. 3 different numbers can't add up to 5. So the only case is 7. And how can 7 be formed? 7 can be formed by 1 plus 2 plus 4 equal to 7. Fine. Okay. Number with C choosing a greater number than B. Okay. C is choosing a greater number than B. What does this mean? This means it can be C has chosen 2, B has chosen 1, A is choosing 4. Or it can be C has chosen 4 and it can be A has chosen 1, B has chosen 2. That we don't know. Okay, fine. We will keep up to this. Fine. In round 2, the numbers picked by the players were prime numbers in arithmetic progression, with A having the smallest number and C having the largest. What are the prime numbers between 1 to 9 which are in arithmetic progression? The prime numbers are 3, 5, and 7, which means this is 3, this is 5, this is 7, which means round 2 A is not getting a perfect square, which means round 1 and round 3 A must get a perfect square for sure, which means in this case A will be 1, B will be 2, since A is 1 is a perfect square. It can't be A has gotten 2, B has gotten 1. That can't be the case. Okay. Also, we have used 4 and 1 here only. In round 1 only we know 4 and 1 will be used. So the only perfect square left is 9. So this has to be 9. Round 3, A must get 9. And we are left with what numbers? The numbers, so we are done with 1, 2, 4. We are done with 3, 5, 7, 9. So the numbers we are left with are 6 and 8. So it can be, B can be 8 or 6. C can be 6 or 8 in any order we don't know, right? So this is the table basically, guys. Total is 3, 5, 8, 15. And here 9 plus 14, 23. 23 plus 15, 38. 30 plus 7 is 45. Fine. This is the table. Let's answer the question. What is the maximum possible sum of numbers that B picked? Now, for B, what can be the maximum possible sum? The sum can be 2 plus 5 plus 8. It can be 7 plus 8, 15. It can be 2 plus 5, 7. 7 plus 6, 13. It can be 1 plus 5, 6. 6 plus 8, 14. Or it can be 1 plus 5, 6. 6 plus 6, 12. So the maximum possible sum is 15. So the correct answer is option E, 15. Now, if after the 3 rounds A had the highest total score, what number did C pick in the 3rd round? Okay, let's calculate the highest, the scores for A. 1 plus 3, 4, 4 plus 9, 13. Or 4 plus is 7, 7 plus 9, 16. Fine. For C, 4 plus 7, 11, 11 plus 6 is 17. 4 plus 7, 11, 11 plus 8 is 19. 2 plus 7, 9, 9 plus 6 is 15. 2 plus 7, 9, 9 plus 8 is 17. Now A is having the highest possible score. Sorry. Yeah. A had the highest possible score. Now, if A is 13, anyways, C will be greater than A. In any condition, C will be greater than A, which means for A to have the highest possible score or highest total score, A has to be 16. If A is 16, in that case, C has to be 15. And if C is 15, how are we getting 15? We are getting 15 by when C is picking 2 here, 7 here, and 6 here. Which means, what number did C pick in the 3rd round? C picked 6 in the 3rd round. So option B is the correct answer. I hope it is clear, guys. Question number 2, option B. Question number 1, option E. This is the correct answers. Yeah, D and B. You are writing B, E, D, E, D, B. No, the correct answer is E and D. Sorry. My bad. This is 6, right? Yeah. Correct answer is E and B. EB is the right answer. Any doubt, guys? Any queries you can ask? Any queries, any doubts? Okay, I think we can move to the next question. First question, okay, maximum possible sum of numbers that B picked. It is going 15, right? I don't know how are you guys getting 14. 2 plus 5, 7. 7 plus 8 is 15. Suppose in round 1, B is choosing 2. Round 2, he has chosen 5. And round 3, it has chosen 8. So highest maximum possible sum, right? Maximum possible sum of numbers that B picked. 2 plus 5, 7. 7 plus 8, 15. right? Satvik, I don't know how are you getting 14. 14 is a possibility, but the maximum possible sum would be what? 15, right? 2 plus 5, 7, 7 plus 8, 15. Is it okay, Satvik? Any issues, guys? Any queries? Answer would be 15 for the first question. Okay, got it. Very good. Okay, wait, let me drink some water now. Okay, let's move on. Let's move. Okay, before moving to the next topic, again, we are back with NMAT adaptive mock test, right? So we have discussed today about SNAP crash course. We have discussed today about NMAT crash course. So now it's time to discuss about the mock test. So Cracku has launched NMAT adaptive mock test. You know NMAT is an adaptive test, right? The questions keep on changing on the basis of how we attempt the paper. It's not that there is a fixed set of questions. So it is an adaptive mock test, and Cracku has launched 10 mocks fully curated at par with the latest NMAT pattern with the exam pattern of NMAT, right? So guys, the mock test link you can get in the description. And most important thing is, guys, in this NMAT mock test, first, instead of before buying this whole series, what you can do, you can take the free mock test. You can see here we are having a free mock test. You can take this mock test to see, how the mocks are, how they're at par with the latest NMAT exam pattern, right? So, and also you can judge the quality of mocks, right? That, Cracku provides. Most important thing is that every mock, each and every mock has questions. All the questions in each and every mock has recorded video solutions. There is not even a single questions in which you won't find a video solution. Each and every mock is having a video solution. What I would suggest is that, guys, first take this free mock, because if you take this free mock, you can assess the quality of the mock. You can get an NMAT based, exam like feeling. And third thing is that you can get your ranks, your all India percentiles, right? And through which you can judge at which position you stand, right? So first take this free mock, and then you can think of buying all the mocks, right? The link is in the description. And if you don't want to search via the link, you can simply type in Google Cracku NMAT mock test. Just type in Google Cracku NMAT mock test, and the page will open. So humble request, guys, we in the Cracku team has, designed mocks with respect to the NMAT pattern, right? Do see this, guys. Take the free mock test, I would suggest for sure, right? Anyone who is targeting NMAT, who want to get a very good score in NMAT, take this free mock test, assess your performance, assess the quality of the mocks, and upon that buy all the mocks, right? Chalo, guys, let's move to the next part. Okay. So the next part is syllogisms. So this is a part which is again not in the syllabus of CAT, but it is asked in OMETs. It is asked in SNAP. It is asked in NMAT. So what is syllogism? So basically, it is not a very difficult topic, to be honest, but also not a very, easy topic. It is easy, but it is not, something which is, conventionally easy, right? It is not a conventionally easy topic. What I say by this conventionally easy means, this topic you need to learn, right? And so I will teach you guys today how to solve. So syllogisms, basically, the questions are like, you guys might have seen some questions, like say questions are like, all A are B. Second statement is some B are C. Third statement, let C be none C are D. Like this, we would be given with three statements, and then we would be given with some conclusions. And in the paper setter will ask which of the following conclusions are correct. Right? That is the basic idea of syllogism questions. Now, let's understand how to solve this. So basically, for solving syllogism question, we will use the concept of Venn diagram, which we have learned during the start of today's class. We will use the concept of Venns. Using Venns, this topic will be easy. Let's understand. When I tell all A are B, all A are B means I can write, if this is set A, if all A are B means this set A has to be inside set B, which means this is set B. When I am telling all A are B means this set A has to be inside set B completely. So I can tell all A are B. When I am telling some B are C, some B are C means if this is set B, means this is set C, means some portion of C is inside B. So I am telling some B are C. When I tell none C are D, means C and D are not connected to each other. Right? They are having nothing in common between them. Now, the basic idea is to combine all of these. Means, suppose if I combine these two, what the combinations can be? The combinations can be like A, B. One combination can be like this: all A are B, some B are C. Or it can be like all A are B, some B and C, and some A are also C, right? It can be either of the two cases. We don't know. So basically the paper setter plays with these kind of cases. He will give you some conclusions. You have to check whether the conclusions are true in all conditions or not. The basic idea is to check the conclusions are true in all conditions or not. We won't mark that conclusion right which is true in only in a fixed case, right? That is not the idea. The idea has to be to mark that conclusion which will satisfy all the condition. It will be true at any cost, right? So I have picked around 4 to 5 questions for this topic, syllogisms. Let's try to solve them. First question of syllogism topic. Here you go, guys. Guys, please like the stream. Do share it to your friends, whoever is preparing for SNAP or NMAT. Do share to them. Option C. Oh my god. Let's see whether C is correct or not. Time up. Okay. So let's read the statements. The first statement states no actor is a producer. When I say no actor is a producer means this is actors when, this is producer when. So I can tell no actor is a producer. Okay. Some directors are producers. Now some directors are producers. Now there can be two cases. One case can be, let me first draw this. This is actor. This is producer. When I say some directors are producers, it means either something like this will happen, that some directors are producers, or something like this might happen. Some directors are producers, also some directors are actors. Okay. Let's read the conclusion. Some directors are not actors. Here, some directors are not actors. Here, some directors are not actors. Right? Here in this case, actors and directors are not overlapping. Means the directors are not actors. It is true. And also here also this portion. This portion means these directors are not actors, which means statement 1 is true in each and every case. Conclusion 2, no director is an actor. Is it possible in two cases? In this case, no director is an actor. But in this case, some directors are actors. So this conclusion 2, this is not valid for all time. I mean, this is not valid all time. Which means the conclusion which is valid always is conclusion 1. So the correct answer is option A. Only conclusion 1 follows. I hope it is clear, guys. Yeah, very good. Satvik, Divakar. Very good, guys. Very good. Correct answer is option A. Only conclusion 1 follows. Any doubt, guys, in this question? Any issues, any queries? Or shall we move to the next question? Okay, let's move to the next question, I feel. Yeah. Question number 2 of syllogisms. Try to solve it. Okay, you are taking option D. Let's see. Guys, if you are watching this, please like the stream. Okay, time up. Now, so again, we have been given with three statements. Let's try to decipher the statements. All pins are plastic means pins, all pins are plastic, which means the pin set has to be inside the plastic set. Okay. Now, some grass are plastic. Now, some grass are plastic means it can be either this, some grass are plastic, or it can be either something like this, pins, plastic, and grass. Okay. All sheets are grass. All sheets are grass means it can be here in this case either the sheet. Now all sheets are grass means the set sheet is under or inside the set grass. It can be sheet be something like this, or it can be, or the other case can be something like this, right? Here it is sheet, pins, plastic, grass, sheet. Okay. Similarly here, all sheets are grass, which means again we can have two cases. Either sheets can be here or it can be here. Yeah. Or it can be here. I mean, we are having cases, right? Okay, let's read the conclusions. Some sheets are plastic. Some sheets are plastic. Is it necessary? No. In this case, you can see some sheets are plastic. But in this case, you can see sheets are not plastic. So conclusion 1 is not true for all cases. Eliminated. Let's read conclusion 2. Some pins are sheets. Some pins are sheet. It can happen. It can happen. Let's say sheet be here. Some pins can be sheet in this case. But is it true again for all cases? No. Here you can see pins are not sheet. Here you can see pins are not sheet. Here you can see some pins are sheet. So again, conclusion 2 is also not valid for all cases. Remember guys, we will only pick the conclusion to be true if it is valid in all cases. We won't consider a special case. So conclusion 1 and conclusion 2 are not correct for all cases. So the correct answer is option D. Neither conclusion 1 nor conclusion 2 follows. Okay, very good, Satvik, Riya. Shall we move to the next question? Any doubt, guys? If no doubts, we can move to the next question. Okay, let's move to the next question, I think. Okay, last part, Divakar, you are telling. See, last part, I mean, conclusion 2, it is given some pins are shit. Now, in this Venn, you can see some pins are shit, right? So this statement is correct for this Venn diagram. But in this Venn diagram, are pins and shit having anything in common? No. Are pins and shit have anything in common? No. So some pins are shit. This is not true in all cases. So we can eliminate this. Okay, let's move to the next question. Yeah, let's solve this, guys. Okay, let's read the statement, guys. All cups are saucers. What does this mean? This means all cups are saucers means the Venn diagram for cup, the Venn for cup will be inside the Venn of saucer. Means if this is cup, this is saucer. Okay, fine. All spoons are forks. Again, the same concept. All spoons are forks means the Venn for spoons, they will be inside the Venn of forks. This is statement 1. This is statement 2. Okay. All cups being spoon is a possibility. Is it a possibility? Okay. All cups being spoon. It can be, for example, if the Venn diagram is something like this is cup, this is spoon. Let's say this is cup, this is spoon, and let's say this is saucer. Now, fork has to enclose spoon, mean this hole can be fork. So something like this might be possible. We don't know, but something like this might be possible where all cups are spoon. So all cups being spoon is a possibility. It is correct. See, understand this, guys. It is not told here all cups are spoon. If the statement would have been all cups are spoon, then we would have marked that statement wrong. But here the paper set is telling it is a possibility, means it is a case. And this is true. All cups being spoon, it is a case. So it is a possibility. So we can tell conclusion 1 is right. Some spoons are saucers. Some spoons are saucers. Now, is it always true? No. Here you can see spoon is here, saucer is here. Some spoons are not saucers. Here you can see some spoons are saucers. So conclusion 2, again, it is not valid in all conditions. If the statement would have been given, some spoons are saucers is a possibility. If 3 words would have been written here also is a possibility, we would have marked this right. But since it is telling some spoons are saucers is a case, I mean it is always true. So that's why we have to reject this, since this fact is not always true. So the correct answer is only conclusion 1 follows. Option A is the right answer. Understand the language, guys. When it is written is a possibility, we will take only the case. When it is just given as a general thing, all cups being spoon, that means we are stating a general fact. If it is true in each and every condition, then only we will mark it right. So correct answer was option A, not option D. Is it clear, guys? Where did your thinking went wrong? Where did you guys go wrong? You guys went wrong is because you did not focus on this thing. Is a possibility. When I'm telling is a possibility means I'm already telling it is a case. Is it okay? Any doubt, guys? Any issues? Any queries? Any problems? Okay, cool. Very good, Satvik, Divakar, very good. Okay, this done. Okay, I think, yeah, this is a question. Do it, guys. Yeah, Ishant, it was a silly mistake. It's okay, no issues. Guys, please like the stream. Also, please share it to your friends. Whoever is will prepare for SNAP and NMAT, please share them. Alright guys, time's up. Let's see whether, let me open the chat. Okay, any answers? Okay, someone is stealing D. Okay, let's see. Okay, let's read. No rabbit is an animal. When I tell no rabbit is an animal, means the when for rabbit and animal are different. Means the when for rabbit and animal are different. Okay. Some rabbits are mammals. Some animals are mammals. Which means mammals will come something like this. Right? Some rabbits are mammals. Some animals are mammals. No rabbit is an animal. Done with this three. Ostrich is a mammal. Now, there can be three cases. Either, let me draw, and let me draw the third case over here. This is rabbit. This is mammal. And this is animal. Similarly, this is rabbit. This is mammal. And this is animal. Now either ostrich is a rabbit. Ostrich is a mammal, right? This statement, ostrich is a mammal. So either ostrich can be something like this. This can be the when for ostrich. Case number one. Case number two can be something like this. This can be the when for ostrich. Case number three can be something like this. Okay, we will have one more case also where ostrich will go through all this. I mean, it will go through rabbit and animal. So we will have four cases in total. Let me draw the fourth case also. So fourth case will be something like this. Right? This is rabbit, mammals, animals, ostrich. So we don't know which of the cases will go on. Let's read the conclusions. Ostrich is a rabbit. Okay, one second. Ostrich is a rabbit. Now, ostrich is a rabbit. In this case, is ostrich a rabbit? No. So, if in this case it is not a rabbit, means I can't tell. This conclusion is valid for all cases. Rejected. Ostrich is an animal. Is ostrich is an animal in this case? No. It is a possibility. But we can't tell as a general fact that ostrich is an animal. So conclusion 2 is also wrong. So the correct answer is option D. Neither conclusion 1 nor conclusion 2 follows. Yeah, Satvik, D was the right answer. Very good. Brilliant. Okay, guys, this was, I think, syllogism. I think this was the last question. Any doubt, guys? Any queries? Or we can move to the next topic. Next one will be analogy. Any doubt, guys? Any queries? Oh, sorry. We are having also one more question. Okay, do solve this. After this, we'll move to analogy. Solve this question, guys. Okay, let me move this up. Yeah, statements and the conclusions. Yeah. Class is up to 550. You can expect around up to 540, 550 up to that time. If you want, we can stretch that also, right? No issues. It is depending on you guys. But I think our 3-hour, 30-minute session is good enough to make you guys prepare for SNAP and NMAT. Okay, let's solve this question. Statements. All cities are states. All cities are states. What does this mean? This means the when for cities will be inside states. So I can tell all cities are states. Some cities are districts. Some cities are district means there can be two cases. This is case 1. Case 2 can be something like states. This is cities. Now, case 1 can be something like all cities are districts, means it can be something like this. This is district. It can be something like this. This is districts. We don't know. Okay. All states are countries. All states are countries means this state is whole inside a country. Okay. And here, now here it can be two possibilities. Either the country when will go like this, or the country when will enclose all of this. We don't know what is the correct one. Okay. No state is a street, which means in this case, if this is state, now street can be either here or it can be outside also. Again, we don't know. Similarly, here also we don't know. Street can be over here, it can be outside, we don't know. Sorry. So again, we can't draw a definite when. Okay, fine. Let's try to solve the question with this. Some cities being streets is a possibility. Some cities being street. Now, cities are always coming under state. It is given no state is a street. Now, if no state is a street, means no city will be a street, because cities are coming under street. Cities are coming under state. Cities are coming under state, and street will be outside of state. So obviously, some cities being street is never a possibility, which means option 1 is definitely wrong. If option 1 is definitely wrong, means option A is wrong, option B is wrong. Okay. Let's try to see 3 and 4. Between 3 and 4, let's try to see. Let's see 4. Oh no, let's start with 3. Some streets may be countries. Some streets may be countries. Okay, possible. Here also we can tell, say if the country when goes like this and streets can be here. So like something like this. Let's say country when is something like this. Here is street. So it can be. Since they are using the word may be, means conclusion 3 can be right. Now when I say conclusion 3 is right, which means obviously this will be the right answer. Only 3 and 4. Some countries are cities. Do I need to check it? Some countries are cities. Yeah, this is always true. Because the reason being, all states are countries. When I say all states are countries, which means inside the country when state will be there, and inside state when city will be there. So some countries are cities. This is always true. Because the city when will always lie inside the country when. The city when will always lie inside the country when, which means 4 is also true, which means the correct answer is option C. Only 3 and 4 follow. This was a good question, guys. Yeah, C is the right answer. Very good. Any issue, guys? Any queries? Any doubts? No doubts, then we can move to the next topic. Chalo, fatafat, let's move to the next topic. So guys, before moving to the next topic again, so we have talked about the NMAT mock test. So now it's time to talk about the SNAP mock test. So SNAP is on December. It will be after CAT. So all of you guys who are aspiring to get into SIBM Pune, which is I hope a dream B school for many, you should take SNAP mock test provided by Cracku. Now, before buying or purchasing on mock test, you can give our free mock test. We have provided a free mock test for SNAP 2025 on our website. The reasons you should give or take this free mock test is because, first of all, we in Cracku have built the mock test keeping in mind the latest SNAP exam pattern. We have curated the mock test which is very close to the actual SNAP exam, right? And the second reason being, each and every question in the SNAP mock test, right? We are having a 10 mock test series. Each and every question in the SNAP mock test are accompanied by a video solution. Each and every question has a video solution, so which will help you guys to understand the solutions really well. And the third thing being, when you take this free mock test, the reason why you should take this free mock test, because when you take this free mock test, what will happen is that you can see your performance, because a lot of students are taking this free mock test, so you can assess your performance with respect to your peers. Where do you stand? Your all India ranks, your percentiles, right? You can assess that. Second thing being, you can assess the quality of the SNAP mocks that are provided by Cracku, right? Because Cracku provides the mocks which are very close to the actual SNAP exam. So you can assess it really well, and you can take your decision that you should buy the SNAP mock test or not. The SNAP mock test link is given in the description box. Do go and check it out. If by suppose the link is not working, you can simply search in Google Cracku SNAP mock test. Just type this and you will get the page. So the perks are video solutions for all questions, getting our all India rank, getting your percentiles, and the third thing being, since Cracku mocks are very close to the actual SNAP mock, so these mocks will help you perform better in the exam. So guys, go and Google search Cracku SNAP mock test and take the mocks, especially this free mock. Okay, which is more prestigious, NMAT or SNAP? It is like asking which city is better, Bombay or Delhi, right? The question is like this, right? Bombay is Bombay in its own way, Delhi is Delhi in its own way. So similarly, SNAP is SNAP in its own way, NMAT is NMAT in its own way. There is no fixed answer, right? We want you guys to get into a dream B school, right? Whether it be NMIMS, SIBM, both are good, right? Both are really prestigious colleges of the country. So anywhere you go, we will feel happy. That's all. Okay, let's move to the last topic of the day, which is analogy. Now, analogy is a topic which is asked in SNAP. In NMAT, you can't find analogy based questions a lot. Now, analogy is basically questions like something like, say, if AB is to CD, what is EF? Then a blank will be given. So basically, the meaning of analogy is that you will be given a pair. You have to find the pattern in this pair. You have to find the pattern. What pattern is this pair following? Upon finding the pattern, you have to apply the same rule over the thing or the pair which is asked. Right? You have to think logically. The best way to learn analogy, to be honest, is there is no such way or there is no such theory. The only way to learn is practicing questions, right? You need to practice a lot of questions, but you can get a definite set of thinking that what question has what kind of thinking. I mean, you can, solve a lot of questions, so you can improve your thinking. So let's start solving question, guys. First question, try to solve it. Although this is not the pure analogy question, but I have kept this question to help you guys, building the logic, right? One thing notice, guys, in this question, the numbers are different. So if you are able to find the number only, because this is, if you see, this is a number and letter series. This is a series made by numbers and letters. So if you are able to crack the number only, it is good to go. You don't need to find the letter. Try to solve this question, guys. Try to crack the logic. This question I have kept because it will help, in building you, in shaping your, logical thinking. But this is not a pure analogy questions. We have kept 4 pure analogy questions, which will come further. But try to solve this. Okay, time's up. Let's try to solve it. See, you can see the pattern among the numbers 2, 5, 16, 65, 326. What is 5? 5 I can write as 2 into 2 plus 1. What is 16? 16 I can write as 5 into 3 plus 1. What is 65? 65 I can write as 16 into 4 plus 1. So basically what is happening, whatever the number you're getting here, you multiply with n plus 1 and then you add 1. 326. 326, what I can write as 326 is 65 into 5 plus 1. So what would be the next number? The next number would be 326 into 6 plus 1. If you look, guys, 326 into 6 is 6 is a 36, 3 carry over, 6 12 is a 12, 12 plus 3 15, 1, 3 6 18, 18 plus 1 19. So 1956 plus 1 1957. So the correct answer is 1957R. I am also telling you guys the logic for the letters. If you see A, you skip one letter, you reach C. C, you skip one letter, you reach E. E, you skip 2 letters, you reach H. So like this, that similarly H, J K L. I J K L. You skipped 3 letters, you did L. So like this, the series is going. That you skip 1 letter, 2 letter, 3 letter, then you have to skip 4 letters. So like this, the series is going. But this question would have been solved by just cracking the number. Yeah, option B is the right answer. I hope there is no issues, no doubts in this question. Any doubts you can ask, or we can move to the next question. Any doubts? Okay, no doubt. I'm considering. Okay, try to solve this question. This is a pure analogy question. Try to crack the logic. Try to find the pattern which is in the first pair. 987 is to 119. Okay guys, I don't know whether you're able to solve this or not. Answer is B. No, B is not the answer. Answer is C actually. Okay, let's look at this. 987 is to 119. Guys, what is 119? 119 is 17 into 7. Now, I am having 7 common. 9 and 8, how can I get 17 from 9 and 8? Can I write this 17 as 9 plus 8? So basically, whatever 3-digit number is here, say the 3-digit number is A, B, C. It will be equal to basically A plus B into C. This is the logic. So when I am saying 676, so basically what would be the answer? Answer would be 6 plus 7 into 6. 6 plus 7 is 13. 13 into 6 is 78. So the correct answer is option C, 78. Any doubt, guys? Any issues? Right, so these are not things which can be dealt with, theory. The only way to get good in this is to practice a lot of, logical questions, like a lot of, analogy questions where you can find the logic. Okay, let's move to the next question. Yeah, this is quite doable, I feel. This is quite doable. I expect some of you guys to get this question right. Also guys, do like the stream and do share to your friends, whoever is preparing for SNAP or NMAT. This question, I hope a lot of you guys can answer this. Pretty easy, pretty straightforward question. Okay guys, time's up. 625 is to 49. By seeing the number 625, we get 25 square. Okay. 49. 49 is what? 7 square. Okay. Now, how can we relate 25 square and 7 square? How is 25 and 7 related? One logic can be 2 plus 5 equals to 7, which means if I'm having a 2-digit number square, basically what is this number? This number is a plus b square. The logic is this: ab square is to a plus b square. So 729 is 27 square. So what will be the final answer? 2 plus 7 square, which is 9 square, which is equals to 81. Correct answer is option D. Correct answer is option D, 81. Any doubt, guys? Any issues? Yeah, Ria, you are right. Option D is the right answer. Okay, guys. Any doubts? Any issues? This was a pretty doable question, I feel. Okay, let's move to the next question. Now, this is a tough one. This is, I don't expect a lot of you to get this. No, but we have to deal with squares. It can be 3 to the power of 5. See, in that way, 625 is also 5 to the power of 4. But the fact is that we have to deal with squares, because the logic was coming by using squares. 625, 25 square. So 2 plus 5, 7. 7 square, 49. 729 is 27 square. So 2 plus 7 is 9. 9 square, 81. So you need to think of the logic. You can write 625 as 5 to the power 4 also. But in that way, it is very difficult to find the logic. I don't think you guys will get this answer right. Option A. Option A. I'm not sure, Diwakar. But this logic is quite different, right? This is not an easy question, to be honest. I am sorry if you get this wrong, but this is a really tough question. Don't blame yourself if you're getting this right. Don't blame yourself if you're getting this wrong. Okay, time's up. See, guys, 432 is to 403. What is the difference? 432 minus 403. Difference is 29. Now think like, can I make 29 using 432? Can I make 29 using 4, 3 and 2? One thing which strikes in my mind is 4 square is 16, 3 square is 9, 2 square is 4. So 16 plus 9 plus 4 is 29. Which means the logic is like, I am given a 3-digit number ABC. So the next number would be ABC minus A square plus B square plus C square. So I am given with the number 718. I am given with the number 718. So the final answer would be what? Final answer would be 718 minus 7 square plus 1 square plus 8 square. So 718 minus 49 plus 1 plus 64. So 718 minus 49, 150, 50, 64 is 114. So it is 406. Correct answer is 604. Option B is the right answer. Yes, Ishant, you have got it right. Very good. Okay, guys, any doubt? Any queries? Shall we move to the next question? Okay, let's move to the next question. Yeah, try to do this. This I think is doable. Think with squares, right? Think with squares. I'm giving you a hint. Think with squares. Think with the digits and their squares. You will get the answer. This is not a tough question. Anyone got the answer? Just think with the difference 83 minus 18 is 65, right? So how can you express 65 using 18? Think like that. "25 seconds more to go." Okay, guys, time's up. Now, see, 83 and 18. What is the difference? Difference is 65. How can I write 65? 65 I can write as 8 square plus 1 square, right? 8 square is 64. 64 plus 1 is 65. So basically, if the number is given AB, so what the next number would be? Next number would be AB plus A square plus B square. The logic is this. So 46, we are given with 46. So what will be the next number? Next number will be 46 plus 4 square plus 6 square. 46 plus 16 plus 36. 16 plus 36 is 52. 52 plus 46 is 98. So the correct answer is option B, 98. Okay. Any doubt, guys? Any issues? Any queries? I told to think with squares, right? This was related to that. Next question. Okay. Try to solve this. In this, try to think with product of digits. Again, try to find the difference. That 85 and 49, difference is 36. Now, how can you write 36 with respect to 49? B. Yes, Ishant, I think B is the right answer. I think you have got this right. Yeah, B is the right answer. $26 to go. This is the last question of the day, guys. After that, we'll end the stream. Okay, let's try to solve this question. So 85 and 49. Difference is 36, right? 36, how can you get with 49? You can use the digits of 49. 4 into 9 is 36. So basically the logic here is if the number is AB, the next number would be AB plus A into B, right? 49 plus 4 into 9. 49 plus 36, 85. So if here it is 82, so the next number would be 82 plus 8 into 2. 82 plus 16, which is 98. So the correct answer is option B, 98. Ishant, you were right. Okay, this is the last question of the day, guys. Anyone having any doubts, any queries, please ask. Want to discuss about this thing. So final discussion of the day is that similar to the CAT daily targets, Cracku has also launched OMAT daily targets, focusing on exams like NMAT, SNAP, right, CET. So whoever is an aspirant for OMATs, whoever wants to give SNAP and NMAT or CET or whatever exams other than CAT, they can take these daily targets, right? The pattern is similar to that. Like the CAT daily target, right? In CAT daily target, in VRC, we had 5 questions, DLR 5 questions, Quant 5 questions. So same thing would be here also, right? So do enroll in this OMAT daily targets, right? The link might be in the description. If the link is not there, you can just simply search Cracku OMAT daily targets, right? It is quite similar to the CAT daily targets. For those who don't know what daily targets are, so daily targets are basically on a daily basis, we post, we give you guys some questions, right, related to VRC, LRD and Quant, the 3 major sections asked in, management entrances, right? These are the 3 major subjects which are asked in management entrances. So basically, we give you guys some questions. The reason for daily targets is because to keep the, to keep the prep going in flow, consistency in the prep, so that the consistency remains. That's the reason why we provide daily target, because mostly MBA aspirants, they do jobs somewhere. So with job, studying long hours might be difficult. So that's the reason we provide daily targets, so that suppose in chance the aspirant is not able to study for long duration, they can at least solve the daily target and they can, their prep goes on, right? So that's the idea. So you can enroll in this, guys. Just Google search Cracku OMAT daily targets. And that's all for today. Thank you for joining today's session. Hope you guys liked it. Mock test won't be lifetime access, but lessons might be. I am not sure. You can check the number that I discussed previously, right? You can call them. Bye, guys. Bye-bye. Take care. हो गया
करेंगे को नहीं करेंगे